Islam and greetings, Moors. Welcome back to another episode of, pardon the interjection. I am your host, Supreme L. I give high honors pleasurably to the illustrious Prophet Nobu Drew Ali and all the active Moors who is studious in the upliftment of fallen humanity. I want to continue with a previous show and the segments that I'm doing on the Circle 7 Koran, divinely prepared by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I'm on chapter 3 now, and we begin. Elihu's lessons, the unity of life. Again, Elihu met his pupils in the sacred grove and said, "No man lives unto himself, for every living thing is bound by cords to every other living thing. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will love, and not demand love in return. They will not do to another man what they will not have another man do unto him. There are two selves, the higher and the lower self. The higher self is human, spirit clothed with soul, made in the form of Allah. The lower self, the carnal self, the body of desires, is a reflection of higher self, distorted by the murky ethers of the flesh. The lower self is an illusion and will pass away. The higher self is Allah in man and will not pass away. The higher self is the embodiment of truth. The lower self is truth reversed, and so is falsehood manifest. The higher self is justice, mercy, love, and right. The lower self is what the higher is not. The lower self breeds hatred, slander, lewdness, murders, thieves, and everything that harms the higher self is mother of the virtues and the harmonies of life. The lower self is rich in promises, but poor in blessedness and peace. It offers pleasure, joy, and satisfying gain, but gives unrest, misery, and death. It gives men apples that are lovely to the eye and pleasant to the smell. Their cores are full of bitterness and gall. If you would ask me what to study, I would say yourselves. And when you will have studied then, and then would ask me what to study next, I would reply, yourselves. Pardon the interjection. I would love to read this one again, if you don't mind, family. All thanks. If you would ask me what to study, I would say, yourselves. And when you well have studied them, and then would ask me what to study next, I would reply, yourselves. Man, know thyself. Pardon the interjection. And we continue. He who knows well his lower self knows the illusions of the world, knows of the things that pass away. And he who knows his higher self know Allah, knows well the things that cannot pass away. Thrice blessed is the man who has made purity and love his very own. He has been ransomed from the perils of the lower self and is himself his higher self. Men seek salvation from an evil that they deem a living monster of the netherworld or netherworld. And they have gods that are but demons in disguise, all powerful yet full of jealousy and hate and lust, whose favors must be bought with costly sacrifice of fruits and of the lives of birds and animals and humankind. And yet these gods poses or possess no ears to hear, no eyes to see, no heart to sympathize, no power to save. This evil is a myth. These gods are made of air, clothed with shadows of a thought. The only devil from which men must be redeemed is self, the lower self. If man would find his devil, he must look within. His name is self. If man would find his Savior, he must look within. And when the demon self has been dethroned, the Savior, love, will be exalted to the throne of power. The David of light is purity, who slays the strong Goliath of the dark and seats the Savior, love, upon the throne. And that was chapter 3 of the Circle 7 Koran, divinely prepared by the illustrious Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I am your host, Supreme L. This has been another episode of part in the interjection. As I say, don't believe me. Go check it out for yourself. You'll be amazed at the jewels you'll find on your treasure hunt. I love you, Moors. Islam, love, and peace forevermore.